this video, we're just going to look at a couple of examples putting together the synthesis and reactions of alkyl halides that we've already talked about. So let's try to figure out how to convert this cyclohexene into cyclohexene with a methyl group attached. So this is a multi-step reaction, which is why I'm showing multiple arrows here. Things to note, we are adding a methyl group. So this is the added piece. I'm making a new carbon-carbon bond, so we're going to have to use one of the coupling reactions that we've learned. Do notice that it is being added to the allylic position, right? We have a double bond, and my new group is added to the allylic position, so that could be handy. So the coupling reactions that we looked at Gilman, Suzuki-Maria, and here we do not have vinylic or aromatic, so we've got to be thinking about Gilman. Since we're working on a allylic position, one of the reactions that we looked at with allylic that worked well was the NBS reaction, where we add bromine to an allylic position of our starting alkane. So let's do that first. So if you use NBS along with light, we will add bromine to that allylic position. We don't need to worry about multiple options because we're with a cyclic structure here. Any resonance structure we draw is actually going to be identical in the end. So this is the only halide that we produce through the NBS reaction. Now I have a allylic halide. We can produce a Gilman reagent, or we could use we don't want to produce the Gilman reagent from this vinylic, right? I didn't say anything about where that methyl group has to come from. So that methyl group is actually going to be the Gilman reagent. So the R group in Gilman is going to be methyl. So I'm going to have two CH3 groups with the copper lithium. That is then going to react with my allylic halide to do the coupling and adding on that methyl group. Let's look at one more reaction. We're actually going to start with an alkyl halide. And I want to produce an alkane, but it's a little bit longer. So I am doing, again, a coupling reaction. So my original structure has 2, 3, 4 carbons. So that means somehow I need to be adding another 4 carbons. And then the new bond that I'm producing will be right in here. So I need some kind of coupling. Again, I don't have aromatic or vinylic, so I'm going to be using Gilman. I'm starting with an alkyl halide, which is good. So I can make my Gilman reagent from this alkyl halide. So first I would need to add in the lithium metal. Then I can add the copper iodide to get my Gilman reagent. The piece that I'm adding is 4 carbons, so I can actually just use another molecule of my starting material because it's 4 carbons alkyl halide, and that will give me the final product.